Hey everybody, welcome. Today I'm going to be making my most popular print for my Etsy shop, and I usually do this in batches. So I get this speedball printmaking paper and I actually cut it to size myself. I always get this paper when it's on sale and just cut it because I am a small business, so I'm trying to save a little bit of money where I can. So I'm cutting these into 4x6, and when I get, generally I do about 9 at a time. I take my first part of my stamp and I just do a light dabbing just so I can get an outline on the paper of where I'm going to paint. Every single one of these prints I make actually has a hand painted element to it, and sometimes I regret that, but at the same time, I think it is kind of a nice way that everybody gets something unique. Like every print is a little bit different anyway, but this really does add a nice like hand touch. I got this gold calligraphy ink also on sale, and it has been the gift that just keeps on giving. Like I've been making prints with this for a really long time, and I am going to continue to do that until it's gone. Perhaps when it is gone, I'll look into maybe getting like metallic paper printed with this design, but for now, I really like the hand painted aspect of it. I do think it is a nice little touch, and sometimes it's nice to just kind of paint and zone out and like watch a little bit of TV while I do this. And honestly, the time flies pretty quickly. I can do 9 in about an hour, so it's not too bad. And then I just love the metallic look of it. So once I get all those painted, I wait a little bit, let them dry, and then I get the second part of the design, which is this cat that I like to describe as screaming. It's like screaming no. I like to envision that maybe the cat had its dinner a little bit late. And this is my new ink. I usually get Speedball ink as well. I really like it. And this batch of it was especially good. So that was really nice. So I'm putting it on a piece of glass. Don't mind the broken edges of that glass. Just ignore that. I will tape them off with duct tape another time. And I'm just going to use my roller to make a thin layer of ink. And what I'm looking for in that is getting this kind of tacky sound. Once I get that sound, I know I can be ready to apply the ink to my next stamp. And when I'm first getting this first print going, my first print never really turns out great. I just like consider it a test print. So I'm just getting the ink on the stamp, and then at the end when I go over it with the roller in the same direction, that's when I'm just making sure that the ink is uniform across the board. And then this first print is generally always a throwaway, but I still use a hand painted piece of paper just in case, because sometimes I do get lucky, and I just kind of burnish with the side of my hand all the way around, making sure I get in the areas where the whiskers are and the edge of the ears. And yeah, unfortunately, there was a little spot on there, so I'm not going to be able to sell that one. But I know now that I have a section of my stamp I need to clean up, which I have done for my next print. So we're going to go for round 2 and hope for a better result after cleaning that little spot. I always like to use the side of my hand to do this. I've tried like a wooden spoon and rolling pin, but honestly, for such a small stamp, I really do like just using my hand because I like a little bit of a distressed look for these pieces. I think that's kind of part of their charm, so that's what I always go for. So yeah, I just kind of repeat this process, 7 or 8 more times, and then I have prints for the rest of the week. I don't like to do like a ton of batches at once, but just enough. I like moderation.